And Jacob Fatu may be the person that comes to save OG Bloodline. After all, his name is Fatu, and he falls directly on the side of the family of the Usos and Solo Sikoa, of course. But yeah, he's on their side of the family if you look at the family tree. So it actually makes sense for him to join them more so than this like new Tongan half of the family that's developing here under Solo Sikoa. Done it again, he's done it again. Solo Sikoa, he's done it again. When will this family bloodline end? They have so many people they can bring out and introduce to the audience, and he's done it again. He was the original, oh my god, who's that? Pull off the hoodie. It's Solo Sikoa saving Roman Reigns at Clash at the Castle in 2022. Now he's repeating the trick, but for other family members. It's not the elders, you know, sending Solo Sikoa now to come and make the save. It's Solo Sikoa bringing in some of his elders to come and help. First we saw Tama Tonga a matter of weeks ago, which, you know, we all thought, okay, brilliant, like they found a way to extend this story and make it even greater. Now at WWE Backlash, it was Tangaloa, the brother of Tama Tonga. We've even got Hikuleo tweeting emoji eyes, thinking, you know, I might come and join this, you know, and rumored, you know, his contract is up later on this year. So WWE, they've wanted to bring in Hikuleo for maybe about 2 years now. So it seems like it's gonna happen. It seems like it's gonna happen, but it wasn't who the world expected. The world was waiting for Jacob Fatu. And when will we see Jacob Fatu in the WWE? Because at this point, like I said, Tangaloa's come in and Hikuleo might be on the way, and we can all safely assume that The Rock is, you know, the true tribal chief. He's the true leader of this particular bloodline wolf pack, let's just call them for the sake of argument. So at what point does Jacob Fatu feature in this, which is where everyone thought he was gonna be? We've seen his work. He makes a bloody good heel, he does. But after seeing this, Hikuleo rumored to come in and everything, I can't lie to you, I can't help but think Jacob Fatu may actually join the other side. Now, granted, we still need Jay and Jimmy to, you know, bury the hatchet and return as the Usos together. We still need Roman Reigns to return to TV. But Jacob Fatu at this point, will he be their savior? Will he be the guy that they call, like, look, we're getting outnumbered by these guys. Like, surely we have a family member, we've got a cousin that we can call on. And Jacob Fatu may be the person that comes to save OG Bloodline. After all, his name is Fatu, and he falls directly on the side of the family of the Usos and Solo Sikoa, of course. But yeah, he's on their side of the family if you look at the family tree. So it actually makes sense for him to join them more so than this like new Tongan half of the family that's developing here under Solo Sikoa. And of course, if you have seen Jacob Fatu wrestle, you can't help but smile. You can't help but enjoy it. You can't watch that moveset and not love it. And it's easier to be on the face side of things than the heel side of things, in my opinion, with that moveset. So I'm just beginning to think this might actually be his place, you know? This might actually be his place in this whole bloodline story, to come out and help Roman and the Usos to balance the books against Solo and his developing team. Jacob Fatu's a fantastic talent, and we're gonna have to keep waiting for him. You know, we heard that they were gonna debut him, I think 2 weeks ago now, a week ago now, but they opted not to. Maybe because they thought, okay, let's go for Tangaloa at Backlash. They said there's no rush in debuting Jacob Fatu. Well, I don't know how much longer we're gonna wait. Like we said, Jacob Fatu seemingly has signed for WWE. He's told people he has. Dirt sheets have reported this as well. So it looks like it's pretty much, you know, in the bag. It's just a case of now, maybe if they do some stuff in the background and, you know, work on him getting to know where the hard camera is, like, we can just wait and bide our time, and Jacob Fatu will come in organically into this story. Because like I said, there's still a lot to happen. If it's gonna happen kind of the way I'm booking it, it's pretty much the Usos need to get back together first. Roman probably needs to return to TV too, and then you get Jacob Fatu. So I think there's gonna be a lot more twists and turns. There's probably gonna be the good guys, you know, of the Bloodline with their back against the wall, and these Bloodline Wolfpack guys running roughshod before we get any kind of reassemblance of the OG Bloodline. And it's going to be very interesting to see what side of the fence does Paul Heyman lie. Paul Heyman seeing Jey Uso backstage at Backlash, along with, you know, the rest of the Tongan Bloodline. The look he gave Jey Uso, it was pretty much a help me, brother, help me, please. Like, just look into his eyes. He couldn't say anything because them man weren't too far away, but there was enough there to say, I need the escape rope, help me. He's in trouble. And of course, Paul Heyman, he could be playing both sides. We have seen this before. Didn't he play Roman and Brock off each other at one point within this storyline? We've seen him before. Brock Lesnar and, was it Big Show, play them off against each other? Paul Heyman's done this before. So you just don't know. You just don't know. But I'm absolutely enjoying this story. Like, literally finding new ways to keep developing the story, new characters into this Bloodline story. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's truly one of the best WWE stories we've seen. And now there's no belts attached, there's no titles attached. They've used the titles to get, you know, certain members of this story to a certain point in our brains, you know, in the main event picture, to kind of elevate the story. Now there's no belts involved. This is pure story. This is just pure story, and I'm absolutely loving it. When will Jacob Fatu debut in the WWE? When it's ready, when it's right. I'll be here for it. I'm waiting for the Samoan Werewolf. And if you want to see him too, let me know down below in the comments. But also let me know what your thoughts are on Tama Tonga and Tangaloa, the Gorillas of Destiny, now being in the WWE.